What's up, guys? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. We're over here at the shop. We're about to get the old race car pushed out of the trailer. It hadn't been out in a little while. Well, it's been about a week or two. It's not been that bad. But we're going to get the car pushed out. We're going to start gutting the wiring out of it today. The plan today, it's a beautiful day. It's like 70 degrees. It's starting to cloud up a little bit, but I think we're going to be fine with no rain. Get the race car out, get all the wiring off of it, get the shifter out of it, get all the parachute stuff out of it, get the fuel cell out of it, and then we can move that stuff in and start hopefully wiring up the other car. So that's the goal today. Get the old car completely tore down, rob everything off of it that I need to rob off of it. Go to turbojohnracing.com, grab yourself some merchandise, check it out. Killdozer got pushed out. Harper's in there redoing the floor in Brian's trailer. He's having a good time in there doing that stuff. So this one is making some changes this year too. He's got new front end stuff coming, new doors coming, new trunk stuff coming. So Killdozer is going to be a little bit lighter this year. So that's going to be a good thing. And some power improvements as well. So it's going to be fast and going to be fun. All right, let's unload my junk and get working on it. All right, so we got it pushed mostly out. So the goal, fuel cell, this thing is mounted. See how I've got the two bars coming down off of this? I'm gonna do this just the same way. So probably what I'm gonna do is, since I have so much time and effort in actually mounting this fuel system, it doesn't look like a lot, but making that fuel cell so the fuel cell did not rupture was a challenge. So I'm gonna just take that out and I'm gonna cut those bars off, and then this is gonna get re-welded to the new car. Same fuel filter. So the biggest thing is getting all the wiring out of it, getting the coils. This shouldn't be too bad to get off. For the most part, it should be pretty easy. This is my, of course, my radiator for right now. So we're gonna reuse all this stuff. The wiring on this thing, what we're gonna have to do is just be very careful when we're taking it off. And then that way we'll label anything that we're cutting. So in here, you know, getting the CO2 bottle out, all that stuff's easy. Boost controller. I've just got to be very careful when I'm redoing this stuff. The biggest thing, honestly, that we're gonna have an issue with. Let's pull back this carpet. I'll show y'all under here a ton. Let's pull back the underwear. So this is my wiring, and I'm not gonna have any type of carpet to hide it. So we'll probably try to do a little bit better job cleaning it up some. But hopefully it should be pretty easy and shouldn't be too bad. We'll see what happens. We'll just make sure we label everything. There's some stuff down here I'm not using anymore, like that solid state relay is not being used. So there's some stuff that's not going to be going over to the new car. All right, let's start stripping this thing out. Oh boy, that is a nightmare. Luckily Holly makes it easy. So the dry shaft sensor is plugged into these two on the Dominator, so that's easy. Boost control solenoids are still hooked up. That comes off the original pin out. I may change that solid state relay. That was on a cheap one. So we gotta go get the jack up the car, get the dry shaft sensor through the hole back there, or either make the hole bigger, take the shifter out of it, and I think once we do that, we'll be good. Now, the Holly is pretty easy. I'm going to clean up this wiring a bunch. There's about 6 years of blow up on it. My hands are disgusting. So we're going to, it should work out. I think it's working out. Brandon come over here to help me today. Appreciate Brandon helping. So this is all fun. In the front part up here, we got most of the wires out. I mean, all the wires are out, with the exception of our wiring harness here. So I'm gonna have to, actually I may have cut that. That may come right out. This is the wiring nightmare of a race car. Build it as you go. Taking this off, we got the shifter out of it almost. And it is coming up under the car. Back here, of course, we got the wiring, hot mess. But the transmission cooler is off of it, so we got all that off already. The water pump's off of it. There's the Holley stuff, the dry shaft sensor stuff. So, of course, we're going to try to tidy up the wiring just a little bit to make that a little better. But one of the things we just noticed is, something with this car has always had carpet in it, so the carpet's been back like this, and there's tons of dirt. But when we were under there, check this out, guys. That is sketchy. And it was trying to rip the floor out. So that's probably one of the things that, are issues that we're having. I mean, because if you think about it, from the bottom of the car, the upper torque box is here. Now, it is attached to the roll bar here, but the upper torque box is here attached to the frame. And then the lower torque boxes are here. And then we also noticed back here where this plate goes, there's also a nice big crack there where it broke from the weld to the sheet metal. And so, this cage has been in for a long time. So it's one of those things. My plan for this car is clearly, I mean, we're going to put it on the street at some point, but this needs some support and some help in the back. That's scary right there. Never saw it. It was ripping the transmission tunnel out. So luckily, we got the other car. That's probably the reason we've been having issues with it driving so bad for so long. Okay, still making progress. One of my best welding jobs I've ever done, I think. All clean, new stuff. It's not perfect, but it looks okay. It's not going on my car. All right, we're still working on this thing. Brian's been in there working on the front end. He has about got that thing mounted up. So we're going to go ahead and take the QA1 struts off. Those are the ones that's going on the new car. We've got some regular QA1s somewhere. They're up there. That's what I started off with, is a double adjustable QA1. And so we're going to slap these back on for the time being, put a real stiff spring on it just so it can roll around for the next year or so. And then we'll hopefully get this thing to some dragger drive events eventually. I think that's what my plan is. I don't know if I shared that with y'all. I think that's what I'm going to do, is cut the funny car cage out, make it an 850 certified ride, and then put a 5.3 single turbo in it. All right, let's keep working. In the length. Now that QA1, the mod series shop, I think I got the one that has 7 inches of travel, and this is the standard QA1, which I went really fast with this as well, but look at the difference in the travel. It won't even make it down. It won't even come close to making it to the rear end. So we're gonna have to take this one loose over here, and then we'll jack the rear end up so we can get these back in. Okay, so the back shocks are off. So we got the QA1 Pro Mod valved. Mod series is actually what they're called. Those things are awesome, so I love those. Those are definitely going on. Since it's starting to get dark out, we're going to probably go ahead and push this thing in. Brian's got the front end done. I need to finish the down pipe so that he can do permanent mounting on that. So we're going to slide this back in.
Pull the fuel cell off.
Oh, yeah. We need to get the fuel cell off. Let's go ahead and get the fuel cell off. Yeah, we need to go ahead and get those 2 things off. I forgot about those. So we'll jump those off real fast. Yeah, I need that stuff to fab now. So we're going to get that off real fast, and then we'll push this in.
That's the oddest thing ever on the planet. What do you like to play down here or something? Yeah, it's crazy to drive. You're sitting on the ground. Because my seat don't even sit on the mountain. It's flat.
All right, guys. So we made some progress. We got our scrap downpipe done, so it clears. It had to move forward a little bit. Dump truck. This is literally got soot in the inside. This is why we don't throw nothing away, though. That fit perfect for what we're trying to do here. So this is good. Brian kicked butt. He built the trees. Got the front end stuff done. The only thing he's got to do is weld these pieces on here, and then it's going to be good here. He slotted the front end. We do have to modify this door over here a little bit because it doesn't really fit real good. Wiring up the main wire now.
Switch
We got
panel.
Yeah, the switch panel. That's got the panel. We mounted it up high here, so I mean we got plenty of room there, and that's going to be good. And then that switch panel worked out fine down there with all the relays. So we got to get just a Holly. I mean, this is the thing that Junior Bissett done for me, Bissett Performance. That thing really makes wiring pretty simple, and it looks nice. And you know that's a good spot for it. Brian thought that was a good spot down there. I agree. It's out of the way. We'll just have to figure out where we're going to do the Holly box at next. They make some mounts to mount onto the thing here. I could just mount it on the floor, see how it's going to work out. See, even Brandon, I can reach the brake pedal. The gas pedal, we're going to have to modify just a little bit. Steering is good. Brandon, put that steering wheel on. So, I mean, the steering stuff is, man, we're pretty doggone close. We're getting closer and closer and closer. All right, well, I guess that's going to wrap it up tonight. Appreciate the help, guys.
You're welcome.
This is working nice. Got the other car all stripped apart. We got the back shocks off of it. We got everything. Essentially, we just got to, man, we ain't got much time. We got a lot of work to do. Comment, like, and subscribe. Thanks, guys.